Hey, good morning. If you're an estate agent and you're looking for local sellers in your market, then you might want to watch the rest of this video. And I'm going to share with you a quick result of running a very, very simple Google ad campaign. This is a 2-branch agency covering a couple of postcodes, but I wanted to share with you what we did in November and how we generated 32 early door conversations, i.e. people that have gone to Google, okay, to look for what their next home move will be in 2025. We've started the conversation off with this agent in this particular town. Now, this agency wasn't being found on Google, okay? So they approached us a good while ago now and basically said, can you help us? So we've been working with them. So this is the result of a very, very small campaign. Decent spend, to be fair, £400-500 a month spend. But the beautiful thing about Google Ads, boys and girls, is that you can target people down as low as 1 mile or 1 postcode. Okay, I think kilometres smaller, so 1 kilometre as well. You can also do that. So what we're doing is we're basically showing ads at the very top of Google when people have got a problem. Okay, so there's thousands of people that are doing that. You can also target people by postcode as well. So you can down as 1 postcode or a radius. Okay, so you can do the circular thing, which is quite wide, but you can also go, right, my patch is only sort of 2 or 3 postcodes. You can do that as well. So that's a beautiful thing. And it's called pay-per-click advertising. So if no one clicks on your ads, you don't pay for it. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So we've been running this very, very small campaign. It is optimized, okay? It has been going through a number of changes and optimizing as it goes, because Google Ads, common myth about Google Ads is that it's a set and forget. You know, so many agencies I see just put up an ad and then 3 months later wonder why it's spent more money without getting the results, because it's a living breed. You've almost got to look at it as a child. It needs to be brought up and needs to be sort of worked on and sort of nurtured and shown the good ways and the bad ways, and making sure that we don't carry on with the bad ways, and making sure that, you know, bad ways is overspending money where you shouldn't be. So anyway, so yeah, it's not set and forget, and it does need work. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So this month, so November 2024, this is the whole month. We had 544 impressions on the ad. Okay, so that means that 544 people that are thinking about selling in these particular postcodes have seen our ad. Okay, only of which, okay, we didn't pay for those. We only paid for the clicks. Okay, so we got 86 clicks to our landing page or our website. 32 of the 86 became an opportunity, i.e. they gave us what type of property they've got, what type of situation they're in. So all the D's, okay, or other a job. They've given us their timescales, so they're motivated. These aren't people that are sort of just messing around, plaster tap as I call them. Each lead only costs £14. Now, when you do any kind of advertising, you need to know the math, i.e. what do you make out of it? If you're only going to make £1,500 or £1,000 per sale, and plus you got to wait 6, 7 months, 8 months for it, it's not probably going to be worth doing. Okay, you've got to charge a decent fee for this, i.e. I'm talking sort of, you know, £3,000 plus, right? Cash flow in it, of course. We've got to know that, you know, what's the back end, what's the net profit. Okay, if it's worth spending £14 to, you know, get 100 times it, then it's worth doing. But if you're only charging £1,000 plus you've got your other fees on top of that as well, you know, the portals and obviously, you know, your own fees, there ain't going to be much in it. So you've got to make sure this becomes a profit centre for you. So anyway, I'm digressing, but I really want to do that because I speak to a lot of agents who aren't charging enough to run ads in the first place. You're just not. You've got to be, you know, we're transparent Pete, they call me. I'm very, very honest with people. I'm like, it ain't going to work. Never say never. So we're showing up. This is a very key metric. If you're running Google Ads, you need to know what your search impression share is. Search impression share is basically what it's telling me here is that we're showing up 87% of the time that anyone in our selected postcodes, okay, are doing a Google search for what we're looking for. Okay, the click-through rate is 15%. So I'm really, really happy with that. 15%. It means that out of the 544 people that have seen our ad, 86 have clicked through. Okay, conversion rate is really, really strong as well. Conversion rate of 37%, which is amazing. So for every 100 people we get to the website, 10% of them, 37 of them are becoming an opportunity. Now, obviously, in all transparency, and anyone who knows the estate agency knows that these aren't all going to come to the market straight away. So we've got to have this lead nurture. We've got to have speed to lead nailed. We're using AI, so anyone becomes a lead, they get an instant WhatsApp conversation through using AI. Okay, So the agent hasn't got to do anything. We just, book an appointment, book a call back. I think it's called booking a call back. To, most agents want to speak to the clients before they actually go and speak to them, which is cool. But as long as the agent's got all the intent from the website inquiry, motivation, ability, and need is very, very important. But these are not plaster tappers. These are serious people. However, their timescales might be different. You've got 32 families and 32 different reasons for moving, 32 different types of family, 32, reasons, and so on and so forth. So we've got to understand that this is all pipeline. So obviously now the agent's got, I'd like to say that at least, a couple of those will come to evaluation straight away. The rest of them are going to be nurtured with, value over the time. Invited to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the email list, and so come and visit us for a home moving seminar at the branch. Cheese and wine evening or whatever it may be, and create a community in the local area. This agency is a physical branch. They're not virtual, they're not remote. These guys have actually got offices, so it's a lot easier to do that. If you haven't got an office, then just go and rent one. So yeah, if this is something you'd like to have a chat with us about, this is what we do for agents. We do lead generation, and also more importantly, we do the speed to lead as well. So we help. We know that's a big pain for people. I think it's like over 50% of businesses have a 2 or 3 day delay between actually getting the lead that's coming back to actually speaking to the person because of you're busy. So blatant pitch. If you'd like us to do this for you, if you'd like to just set up a call, then click the link below, somewhere around me, or message me, and we can see whether we can be